How to use apostrophes correctly in English grammar. Imagine trying to read a sentence and not knowing if someone owns something or if words are just squished together. That's where apostrophes come in to save the day. They help make our writing clear and easy to understand. But many people get confused about when and how to use them. Let's break it down so you can master this small but mighty punctuation mark. First, apostrophes are mainly used for two reasons. The first is to show possession. If something belongs to someone or something, you add an apostrophe and an S. For example, if the toy belongs to the cat, you write the cat's toy. Notice the apostrophe and S after cat. If you have more than one dog and they share an owner, you write the dog's owner. The apostrophe goes after the S because it's a plural noun ending in S. Now, if the plural noun does not end in S, like children, you add an apostrophe and S to show possession. So, the children's books means the books belonging to the children. Remember, do not use an apostrophe with possessive pronouns like his, hers, its, ours, yours, or theirs. For example, the dog's collar is correct, but the dog's is not a possessive pronoun. Its is the possessive form of it and does not need an apostrophe. But its with an apostrophe means it is, or it has. The second main use of apostrophes is in contractions. When two words are combined and some letters are left out, you use an apostrophe to show what's missing. For example, do not becomes don't, it is becomes its, you are becomes your, and they have becomes they've. These make sentences shorter and more casual. Just remember, contractions are common in everyday speech and informal writing but are usually avoided in formal writing. A common mistake is using apostrophes to make plurals. For example, writing apples when you mean more than one apple is wrong. The plural of apple is apples, with no apostrophe. The only time you add an apostrophe for plurals is when you are making lowercase letters plural, like P's or Q's, to avoid confusion or awkward spelling. There are some special cases too. For compound nouns showing possession like my mother-in-law's recipe, you add an apostrophe and S at the end. If you have more than one mother-in-law, it becomes my mother's-in-law's recipes. When a name ends with S, like Jones, style guides differ. Some say Jones's book, while others accept Jones' book. Both are correct, but it's good to be consistent. Phonetically, apostrophes also show where sounds are left out in speech. They don't change how words sound but help us understand the meaning. For example, its and its sound the same but mean different things. Using the apostrophe correctly keeps your writing clear and your message understood. To sum up, use an apostrophe to show possession by adding it and S to singular nouns, and just after S, for plural nouns ending in S, use an apostrophe to make contractions by replacing missing letters. Never use apostrophes to make plurals of regular nouns or numbers. Pay attention to special cases with compound nouns and names ending in S. Proper use of apostrophes makes your writing neat, correct, and easy to read.